Miss the September deadlines for your UK Masters? That's okay, because you still have a chance to study at excellent universities without having to wait until next September. You see, many UK universities, and indeed some very good ones, open their doors to accept students in January as well. And that means you can apply to study your master's degree without having to wait an entire year. Now, this video is the first in a three-part series. In this video, we will explore business courses that are available at excellent universities in Jan, followed by science courses in the next video and humanities in the last video. So, if you want to study finance, marketing, or business analytics, continue watching this video until the end. But if your interest is sciences or humanities, make sure to subscribe to the channel to tune into those videos. Now, let's get started. A lot of students ask me, is the January intake really as good as September? And the answer is yes. When you join in January, you get the same quality of education, the same professors, and the same degree as students who start in September. The curriculum doesn't get watered down just because it's a different start date. In fact, January can have its own advantages. Class sizes are often smaller, which means you might get more personal attention from your lecturers. And since there's usually less competition for spots, it could be slightly easier to secure your place in a top program. It's also perfect for students in India who finish their undergraduate degree later or are unable to collect the documents in time because the university babus are too busy being lazy. You don't have to waste months waiting for the next academic year. You can jump straight in and start your master's while the momentum is still fresh. And here's the best part. You still qualify for the UK's post-study work visa, which gives you up to 2 years to work in the UK after you graduate. Now, of course, January intake isn't perfect for everyone. So there are a few things that you should think about before you decide. First, the range of courses is smaller compared to September. While business, some science, and certain humanities programs are available, you won't find every single course open for January start. So your choices might be a bit more limited. Second, some scholarships are only offered for the September intake. That doesn't mean that there's no funding in January. There are, but the number of options is usually fewer. So you'll need to check each university's scholarship page carefully. Third, timing matters. Many networking events, career fairs, and internship recruitment cycles in the UK are built around the September academic calendar. So if you start in January, you might have to work a little harder to catch those opportunities. But with the right planning, it's still possible. But this point does come with a silver lining. You see, most companies start recruiting in January and the process lasts till March. Most September graduates, that means, have to wait a long time to get absorbed into the workforce, and that can be mentally taxing. January graduates, on the other hand, can skip this stress as they can apply to openings even before they graduate and start sitting for the interviews immediately after uni gets over. Now, last point to remember is that January is the peak UK winter. So if you have never lived in a cold climate before, be prepared. It's a big change from Indian winters. Having considered the good and the points to keep in mind, let's get started with the universities and some of the courses that have been opened for January 26. We will consider a total of 5 universities. Let's start with the University of Exeter, a member of the prestigious Russell Group and ranked consistently among the top 150 universities in the world by QS. Located in Devon, Exeter is known for its beautiful campus, strong industry connections, and a business school that holds triple accreditation, AACSB, ECHIS, and AMBA. For January 2026, Exeter is offering some very attractive business programs. These are designed not just for fresh graduates, but also for early career professionals looking to pivot into management or analytics roles. Here are some of the courses open at Exeter this January. Next up is the University of Strathclyde in Glasgow, another triple accredited business school and well respected for its practical industry focused teaching. Strathclyde's MBA is one of the most recognized in the UK, and their MSc programs are popular with students aiming to combine academic learning with real world projects. One of the big plus points here is location. Glasgow is Scotland's largest city and startup capital, thus offering plenty of networking opportunities and a lower cost of living compared to London. These are some of the courses available at Strathclyde this January. Now let's talk about the University of Liverpool, also part of the Russell Group and home to a business school that blends academic research with strong employer engagement. Liverpool is a vibrant student city famous for its music and culture, but also growing rapidly as a business and innovation hub. The management school here has global accreditation and offers a mix of general management and specialist business programs starting in January. These are some of the courses available at Liverpool this January. Now, if you want the London experience, Queen Mary University of London could be a great choice. It's a Russell Group university with a strong international reputation, particularly in economics, finance, and management. Studying here means you're in one of the world's most connected business cities, surrounded by potential employers and huge networking opportunities. For January 2026, they have a couple of high demand business options that appeal to students looking to specialize in management or finance. These are those options. Finally, we have Cranfield University, a postgraduate only institution with a global reputation for management, technology, and applied research. Its School of Management is one of the oldest in the UK and is particularly strong in leadership and marketing. Because Cranfield focuses only on postgraduate study, class sizes are small, and teaching is highly personalized. It's a great choice if you want intensive, career focused learning. These are a couple of courses that are available at Cranfield this January. Let's look at the application timeline and deadlines. Considering that this video has been published in August 25, you have 6 months or less till the start of course, which means you are either here at the right time or maybe pushing it a little bit. It's a good idea to submit your application about 4 to 6 months before the course starts, but the most that we can push it is 2 months before course starts. This gives you enough time to get your offer letter, secure your CAS, complete your visa process, and make your travel arrangements without stress. Now remember, universities can close applications early if courses fill up. And for popular business programs, that can happen much faster than you think. For English language requirements, universities accept IELTS, and you'll usually need to submit the score before your unconditional offer and CAS are issued. If you don't have your test results yet, you can often apply first and submit them later. But do check the specific university's policy. So the bottom line, the earlier you start, the better your chances of getting the course, the campus, and even the accommodation that you want. And if you're feeling unsure about deadlines, eligibility, or which course fits you best, send me a message on WhatsApp through the link in description to understand how I can help you apply to universities abroad. My years of experience of helping students study abroad and my own experience of studying at a top university in UK will prove invaluable for you to get an offer from your target universities. I will help you shortlist universities, guide you on the application and visa process, and even help you prepare for your English test so that you can meet those entry requirements without stress. The link is in the description below. Now, back to the video. Let's talk about one of the most important factors when planning your masters in UK, the cost. For these 5 universities, Exeter, Strathclyde, Liverpool, Queen Mary, and Cranfield, the annual tuition fee for business masters programs generally range between, say, 25,000 and 35,000. At the lower end, you have universities like Strathclyde and Liverpool with fees starting around £25,000. Mid-range options include Exeter and Queen Mary, where business masters fees are usually from £28,000. And at the higher end is Cranfield, where it can go up to around £33,000 for certain specialized business courses. Now, on top of tuition, you'll need to budget for living expenses. This varies quite a bit depending on where you study. London will be the most expensive with average living cost of 1,300 to 1,500 per month. Other cities like Glasgow, Exeter, and Liverpool are more affordable, often around 900 to 1,100 pounds per month. Well, these costs are, of course, costs where students drink coffee twice a day and probably buy their jeans in England. Most Indian students are a lot smarter and know how to keep costs lower, so can manage their month at about 25 to 35% lower. There are also some initial costs like your UK student visa, health surcharge, and flights. Together, these can add around 2,000 to 2,500 pounds to your pre-departure budget. And remember, under the UK's current rules, you can work part-time during your studies and full-time during breaks, which can help offset some living costs. So there you have it. 5 excellent UK universities offering high quality business masters programs starting in January 2026. Whether you're aiming for finance, marketing, business analytics, or a general management degree, you don't need to wait until next September to get started on your study abroad journey. We've covered why January can be a great choice, what factors to keep in mind, and the universities and courses you can apply to right now. The next step is yours. And if you're ready to take action, don't leave it until the last minute. Courses can and do fill up early. Send me a message on WhatsApp today. I can help you shortlist the right universities, guide you through the application process, and make sure you meet every requirement on time. The link is in the description below. Just tap it, and we can start planning your UK master's journey together. And remember, this is just part one of our three-part series. In the next video, we'll explore the top UK universities offering January 2026 intakes in science courses. And after that, we look at humanities. So hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss out on those updates. I'll see you in the next video. Until then, you take care. Goodbye.